Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Librarian. And look at this, we are actually starting to get things cleared up. And I'm really happy about that. Let's see if we can find some daily magic books. So now things are kind of clearing up over here. This is art. Another romance. Might as well get the romance books. But mostly are life hack books. Because we've kind of been neglecting this shelf, I think. Well, we do have a prophecy book. Well, we know that they need to be here somewhere. Supply chain management. No. Any more romance books? Dungeons of the Abyss. That sounds like a... Anyway, you need to go to the romance bookshelf, so might as well. Alright, daily magic. We've got a simple life magic. We've got broom handling techniques. Of the aerial art. Oh, that's even a new one. 3 seconds to office. Compendium of useless magic of around the world. Book 5. Introduction to life hack magic. There we go. And then we've got our techniques for drawing a step. Another book here and our life paintings. Nice. Now let's run to the back. Onward to, whoops, Dungeons of the Abyss. Book 5. And let's complete this series over here. There we go. 89 series. Out of 400. So we're almost at a quarter. But we have over 2200 books placed now. And I would say that things are speeding up. So let's pick up the books around here. So we do have some summoning. So we do have some downstairs books basically. The Book of Summoning and Contracts, Volume 4. Let's pick up a... I think that's... that looks like it's maths. We have got Bestiary. That's over here. I think. Bestiary Components. Okay, well that's also then upstairs. Art is upstairs. Metamorphosis Time is downstairs. I think it's on the other side if I remember correctly. Which I actually did. Wow. Well, that's another art. Hero Summoning. Theory and practice of hero summoning. Philosophy, monster hunting laws. It says laws, so it's probably upstairs. Alright, so let's pick up one more book that needs to go upstairs. A media society manipulated by magic. That sounds like it could be sociology? Yeah? Yeah, I will go for sociology. Sounds agreeable. We have no archery books actually. But we do have something about arcane glyphs. Is that a new series? Wow, we actually even found something new. Do we have any more math books? I don't think so, if we look at the covers. Oh, we do have a necromancy book still. Might as well have that in our hands, it's fine. Licensing and regulating magic users. Was that over here? It actually is over here. Then we've got art, no. Media. Media books might be here, and I think it's a new one. It actually is. Dungeon Creatures, Volume 3. No, he's cherry. Come on. Oh, there we go. Magical art. But let's first go to our philosophy book. Book 9. Monster hunting law. We must already have one of that, but it needs to be a volume 3. Yep, there we go. Psychological principles and analysis. Introduction to what am I'm missing it, skipping it again. I'm also kind of keeping an eye out for a big shelf that's still empty. Because we still have one series that we just don't know where that belongs. Sublimating art into works. I don't know where that series needs to go. We will figure it out at some point. Alright, let's see more downstairs books. Necromancy. This one is downstairs. That's history. No. Monsterology. Well, that's over here. The language. That's there. Perfect lines. No. Omen and warnings, that's downstairs. Artifacts that change the world. That's, I think, here. The daily dungeon knows that's upstairs. More art books. Organizational discipline, definitely management. This is music. More metamorphosis time. Enchantment theory. More about summoning the useless goddess. Psychology, no. More law books. Influence of short-lived cultures on long-lived species. It might be sociology. Oh, and we have another alchemy. Alright, did we have anything? No divination, I think. But we do have chronicles of music. And let's see, we have enchantment theory. And then we have artifacts that change the world. This is an existing series. Yep, we have one more book of that already. And more books about summons. There we go. Actually, storage magic. Is that one around here? No, I think that's a summoning book. Actually, you know what? Let's go and check that out. Encyclopedia. Volume 2. Storage magic. Summoning. No, it's not. What would... Storage magic, different dimension pockets. I really would like to think that that actually fits here, but... No? Different dimension pocket. Well, let's drop it up here. Another encyclopedia. Volume 10. The practice of hero summoning. Yep, that's over here again. Summoning the useless goddess is still over here. Reducing metamorphosis time. Volume 8. The magical physiology. Let's place it in the right spot. Introduction to summoning. Book 4. And what else? Summoning magic for beginners. Wow, we are really getting there with our summoning books today. Hill treasure and reward, chanting, monsters. This is upstairs. All upstairs. Or art, sociology, social structures, no. Book of Summoning and Contracts. Storage magic, I really don't know. Complete Summoning Grimoire. Volume 9. What are we looking for? We are looking for some books about music. Or monsters. Or anything about another complete summoning grimoire. Maybe some divination? I'm not going back to summoning again. There we go, more divination. More divination. Theory of dungeon routes. Alright, let's see. A book of Tarot. Volume 3. There we go. Oh, and then we've got another series completed. We've got a Theory of Chanting, book 2. We've got the Abyss of Tarot again. That also means that we've got one side completed. Wow, nice. Now we're getting somewhere. Got some necromancy. And the ecological pyramid again. Skeleton edition and a compendium. So we've got a compendium here. And practical necromancy there. Alright, now let's go for the stack for upstairs. So we've got archers. Economics, no. Actually, these two are economics. This is more economics. And that's language. More archery. More language. More economics. Oops, well, and we've got one mathematical book. Ah, that's fine. We anyway need to walk there if you want to go to our mathematics. Let's see, Archers of the Fairies Pact. Oh, we only need one more of that one. Then we've got Grand Compendium? No. Fundamentals? No. The Anatomy? Yes, oh, that's another series done. Arrow of the Shattered Knee, we're still missing a few. We have more archery, apparently. Yeah, we do have forging and using magical bows. And that's it. Mathematics, that's the one there. We've got some language books. Everyone's Elfish. One here and one there. And the rest is economics. Now let's walk to the right shelf. Wage structures. 3 Lost Decades. I don't know that one. Is that a new one? It is a new one. Another wage structures that's here. And supply and trade. Volume 2. Supply and trade. Oh, there we go. Done. Let's grab our next hand. Let's get these floating books out of the way. It looks weird. Oh, we do have a few that are supposed to be here. Introduction to Inanimate Transfiguration. Volume 3. Sociology. Maths, battlefield logic. Law, philosophy, moral law, supply chain management. Okay, that's all fine. Compendium of Necromancy. It's floating around, it looks weird. Though, that's curses. This is Necromancy. And what other book is obviously floating around? Oh, let's get this history book. Alright. We've got mana measurements and equations up there. We've got... I think we have some management books. Maybe none. Legality and the use of... And the regulation of magic. I think it was over here, wasn't it? Was it over here? Legality and regulation of magic use. There was something weird about that series. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Supply chain management though. No. Yes. Magical supply chain management. Yeah, that one belongs here. We've got Sociology, Mage Pension System on the bricks. Is that a new one? Yeah, it is. Genesis of Magic and the Evolution of Civilization. Book 2. Kind of sounds like that's here, but it also doesn't sound completely unfamiliar. Maybe it's history. Philosophy of Science. Book 2. Introduction to no, that's psychological, not... history. One here, and then the Genesis. Yeah, it's a history book. Book 6 on Magic Jurisprudence, Grand Compendium. Over here. Law and Regulation of Magic Use. Law and Regulation of Magic Use. Actually, it's a book 3, so... might as well skip all the other ones. Legality and Regulation. Maybe that's why I'm not finding it. Legality. Yep, see? That's why I was skipping it. Psychological Principles and Analysis, book 2. And a Battlefield Logic book. A tactical guide. Nice. Alright, any more weird floating books? Yeah, quite a lot here. Economics, easy math, history, labor, art, magical creatures and their spells. I don't know where that one needs to go. Economics, management. And, oh, we had a book for the people enchanted by glowing slabs. It was upstairs. I don't remember. You'll figure it out though. Social dynamics, management, mana resource allocation and optimization. Over here. Art, the labor of reality. Where did that go? Labor of reality. Unpaid and unprotected interns. History, economics. Everyone's demonic. Oh, come on. What's up with the scroll wheel? Book 7, so that must be... yeah. Is this the glowing? Yeah, glowing slabs is over here. And we have book 6. Interracial social dynamics, that's sociology. Let's go back there. Volume 9. History of the world, explanation and discovery of more continents. History of world exploration. Here. Yes, there we go. Economics, wage structures. Book 9. And Introduction to Magical Economics, also book 9. Sometimes I'm looking at these shelves and I think, whoa, we're almost done. And then I look again and I think to myself, wow, I still have so much left to do. Alright, floating books. This one is obviously floating. Summoning. So I guess this is going to be a downstairs run. I don't know, we have so much actually. Well, more summons. We still have quite a lot of things that need to go upstairs. Well, spell chanting is downstairs. Maybe also still have books for downstairs for sure. Psychology. Necromancy. Influence of short-lived must be upstairs. Alchemy. Living with monsters. Book 6. Ethics of magic. I think it might be healing. Ethics of magic. I'm not super sure. This is healing at least. Organizational discipline. Well, that's upstairs. Room handling. Necromancy. Correlation of transformation. More necromancy. So let's do necromancy first. And we've got foundations. And a compendium. There we go, that's one. Foundations of necromancy. Oh, that's also almost done now. Anything about summoning here? Awesome, transfiguration, that's good to grab. And humanization is in the same shelf. Introduction to inanimate transfiguration. With one more about reducing, no. Magical physiology, no. Foundations of transformation, no. Yeah, we do have the correlate. There we go. I was thinking we had this one, I couldn't see it, it was on top of the list. Alright, where is our transformation guide for non-humans? And we've got some ethics of magic. Do we have any more healing books that we see around here? I don't think so. There must be somewhere. We do have one more ethics of magic. More ethics of magic. Spells of Holy Light. I actually think that Ethics of Magic is for upstairs. Spells of Holy Light. Compendium, selection. There we go, another series done. Ethics. It must be upstairs, but that's fine. Now we have got quite a lot of the... well, ethics. Compendium of Healing Magic. That's another series done. Summoning. That's also somewhere here. More ethics. Oh, one more Holy Magic. We've got our encyclopedia. And that's the last one that we have to place. Holy Magic. Book 1. Book of Summoning and Contracts. Book 10. Philosophy. Oh, we've got an Alchemy Codex. What's this one? The Little Herbology. No, we have this one. Necromancy, spell chanting techniques. Let's see, where is our compendium? Easy spells to use at home. Sacred Purification Magic. Nice. We're almost done with that whole shelf. Alright, I need some more white books. Want that an easy... No, I don't want the easy spells at home. Okay, well fine. We will grab those then. Where was the other one? I don't remember. Let's keep looking for white colored books. Large Sacred Berries. Let's place that... I think... Are we going to complete this whole shelf today? Maybe. 101 easy spells at home. Well, now I don't know where that is. Well, we do have spell chanting, and this is also music. Book of Spells. Forest Creation. Nice. Book of Spells are quite nice, like easy to recognize, but then in like a nice way. Kind of. You know, they have like the diamonds or something stuck to it. Risk of the Worlds. Theoretical Foundations. No. Oh, there we go. We already had one. Spell Chanting Volume 4. And we've got one more Philosophy. This is Philosophy. Advanced Healing Theory. Well, let's drop that one off. Over here, I guess? Yes, there we go. Then we have 1000 easy spells for at home. Is this healing? Healing and mana control. Yes, there we go again. And then one more philosophy. Alright, let's drop off our 1000 easy spells to use at home. Book 10 and book 9. That's a series done. 105 out of 400. Things are going quick. Alright, Ethic of Magic. Wow, indeed we still needed a lot of those. We need 4, 5, we've got 8 and we've got 7. Introduction to Magical Determinism. And Power and Ethics. Let's just do another check over here. Introduction Volume 6 and Volume 8. And then we've got Power and Ethics. Volume 1. That's the series done. And a whole lot of books quickly placed. Let's try to really quickly do one more hand. Household efficiency. Magic to mute a specific person's voice. That's over here. Must be. Book 3. No? Where am I going? I was stuck. Maybe it's upstairs. Might be daily magic. Magical creatures and their spells. I just don't know where that one would be. Romance novel. Communication. Languages. Battlefield logic. Other world. People enchanted by glowing slabs. There we go. Some other world. Some romance. You know that low mana as a form of discrimination is, I think, somewhere here. There we go. Inner species, secrets. The birth of magical languages. I don't know. Let's birth of magical languages. Well, we do have interspecies communication. Birth of magic, secret spells and ancient speech. Yeah, I knew it was here. It just had to be. We've got strange technology from another world. And this one over here, we've got another romance novel. That's the series done finally. Magic to mute a specific person's voice. Maybe daily magic. People enchanted by a glowing slab. Oh, I now know our glowing slab is a phone. It is a phone. We are the people enchanted by glowing slabs. I figured it out. Boosting household efficiency. Book 10. And battlefield logic, book 10. Nice. Well, that gets us to the end of this episode. Yeah. Well, let's take a little bit of a distance. Look at that. We can see more floor now. And less floating books. So for now, I would like to thank you for watching. Leave a comment. Leave a like. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.